for December 6, 2023. I said that already, at 4:37. Roll call.
Committee Member Haas,
Present.
Committee Member Kiefer,
Present.
Committee Member Rivera.
Present.
Let the record show that Committee Member Burchard is not present.
Okay. Item C, confirmation of the agenda.
There are no changes to the agenda.
Excellent. Approval of minutes. Minutes for November 1st. Any changes? Is there a motion to approve?
I move to approve the minutes from November 1st.
Second.
Need to click the thing here.
Oh,
Oh.
whoops.
And click the second.
I'll do the motion out loud as well if you just want to vote, and then I'll know who made the motion.
Okay, I think we're all voted. Okay.
Let the record show that the motion was made by Committee Member Kiefer and a second by Committee Member Haas to approve the minutes 3-0.
Excellent. Okay, item E, public comments. During this part of the meeting, the public is invited to address the Architecture Review Committee on any matter not on the agenda. If you wish to speak on an agenda item, please wait to be recognized under that item. Except for special circumstances, the Brown Act prohibits the Architecture Review Committee or staff from responding or taking action on any comments made by the public unless it pertains to an item that appears on the agenda. All speakers should give their name and city of residence and limit their remarks to 3 minutes. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to speak at this time? No? No? Okay. We will close public comments and start with item F, new business. Conditional use permit number 16-021B, review of the site plan, architecture, and landscape for a new 7,729 square foot cannabis business cultivation within an existing building. There he is.
So I did want to mention for the item just noted, conditional use permit number 16-021B, and then also the subsequent item, conditional use permit number 17-002A. The applicant was not able to be here, and he did request a continuance of those two items.
Mr. Chair. Yes, please.
I wasn't here for making a motion, so could you repeat what you just said?
Yes, of course. So the applicant for conditional use permit 16-021B, as well as the subsequent item, conditional use permit 17-002A, he did request a continuance due to him not being able to be present here today.
Do we need to vote on that or just say sure?
We do need a motion to continue those two items.
Could I get a motion to continue these two items to the next meeting?
And I could do a roll call after.
Point of order,
Yes.
let the record show that Commissioner Bouchard is here now.
Yes.
I'll do a motion to continuance on item 1.
A second it.
Can we do them at the same time, or do they have to be separate?
Separate. Separate?
Separate? Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll call?
And who was the second? I apologize. Okay. Okay. So roll call, Committee Member Haas,
Present.
Committee Member Burchard,
Approved.
Committee Member Kiefer,
Approved.
Committee Member Rivera.
Approve.
Let the record show that a motion was made by Committee Member Haas, a second by Committee Member Kiefer, and approved 4-0 to continue the item to the next meeting.
May I have a motion to continue item number 2 to our next meeting?
I'll make a motion to continue item 2 to the next meeting.
I'll second.
Roll call?
Committee Member Haas,
Approved.
Committee Member Burchard,
Approved.
Committee Member Kiefer,
Approved.
Committee Member Rivera.
Approve.
Let the record show that a motion was made by Committee Member Haas, a second by Committee Member Kiefer, approved 4-0 to continue the item to the next meeting.
Okay. So we're going to move to item 3.
Correct.
We don't need to do a roll call for attendance. John took care of that?
Correct. He
Okay.
had it in the record.
Just want to be clear, I just stepped in from one other board meeting to this, so. Okay, item number 3, conditional use permit number 22-007, review of the site plan, architecture, and landscape for a new 8,018 square foot cannabis business cultivation within an existing building.
All right, so good afternoon. My name is Melody Arechiga, and I'll be presenting this item. As noted, it is for a new cultivation site. The project is located on Bankside, as indicated by the yellow star. So here's just a closer look at the site. There is an existing building, as well as some existing pavement and a wall around the property. The applicant does propose to revamp this space with some new improvements. So here's just the street view as the property looks like today. I will discuss further in the presentation, but part of those improvements do include improvements on the landscaping. So here's just the existing site plan. And then the proposed site plan. So the applicant is maximizing the space and adding some additional parking areas. So you'll see here to the north of the property, they're adding an ADA parking stall, as well as parking around the property. They're adding a new loading area, and then a new trash enclosure that will meet today's city standard. And then an ADA path of travel from the public sidewalk. They'll be adding some new landscape planters, including diamond planters within the parking area. And then here's the floor plan as it exists today. The applicant is proposing cultivation areas, which include grow rooms and a dry room, trim room, two restrooms, an employee lounge, and then other ancillary space. So as part of the project, the applicant doesn't propose any expansion of the building, but they will be revamping it with new paint in this new gray and light gray color scheme, and then a darker mechanical screening. So here's just another view of the interior and the rear elevation. They'll be continuing those same color schemes throughout the building. So these are the wall lighting that the applicant is proposing. And then for the light standards, this is the light fixture that they're proposing as well. So as noted earlier, they are proposing to add new landscaping to the site, including some Palo Verde trees, as well as some shrubs, including agaves and coral bells. With this, I conclude my presentation, and I'm available for any questions.
So we open for public comments first.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Okay. Is the applicant present? And would you like to present any input?
Good evening, Commissioners. My name is Gabriel Lujan, GLA Design Group, 75178 Gerald Ford Drive, Palm Desert. And I'm here to answer any and all questions that you may have regarding the project. The project is pretty self-explanatory. All we're going to do is just add fresh paint and rework our parking lot and landscaping to bring it back to life. The building has a lot of potential. It's just been abandoned for over 5 years now, so
Wow.
it's time for a fresh look.
Yeah, I think it looks Pretty good. It's pretty straightforward.
It's pretty straightforward, yeah. We're not doing anything.
Color
At one
scheme
point,
is fine.
we had proposed an addition, but unfortunately, my client let the CUP expire. And once we tried to bring it back to life, when the new requirements, the new parking regulations came in, we were no longer able to do the project as he wished to do it. So he's gonna kind of accepting what he can get.
Can we see the landscaping again on the front, the street side?
The existing or the new?
No, what they're going to do,
Let's see what's on already.
because there's not, yeah.
So this is what it looks like. We're gonna cut that wall down, and we're gonna do some shrubs also in the front to dress it up.
And there'll be trees on the backside of that
Yes,
fence.
trees on the backside, yes, for the shading.
What is the landscaping like around the mailbox and down? I'm just curious.
That's all gonna come out. Can you put it back on? So we got desert gold, but it's only a couple feet because of the fact that we could not get enough aisleway, so we're pushing the parking as close as possible to the front property line.
I heard you say you're lowering the front wall?
Yes, we're lowering the front wall,
Okay. By how much?
probably a couple feet, just
Okay.
about a 4-foot wall.
Okay. So it'll reveal more of the building.
More of the building and be able to see more as what's going on inside, especially with the problem with the homeless breaking in. So we want to be more visible for police department and also my client.
Seems pretty straightforward, and the building is, at least in the photographs, looks pretty good shape.
It's in
Just,
very good shape, yeah.
just
The
colors.
building itself is just outside is pretty dilapidated because, as you know, you leave it alone for a couple of years and it starts looking bad.
I think it'll be a nice refresh.
Any more questions or comments from the committee?
Looks pretty good to me.
I'd like to open for public comments.
Thank you very much.
No public comments? We close public comments. Thank you. And now,
Was there a motion or any more
may I
discussion?
have a motion to approve this project if there's no further discussion?
I'll second that motion to approve.
I guess. Can the chair make a motion?
Yes.
Well, fine. Roll call.
Committeemember Rivera,
Approve.
Committeemember Burchard,
Approved.
Committeemember Kiefer,
Approved.
Committeemember Haas.
Approved.
Let the record show that a motion was made by Committeemember Burchard, second by Committeemember Haas, and approved 4-0.
Thank you.
Cool. That was an easy agenda. Committee member comments? General comments?
Okay, so I have the most important committee member comment to ask. Are we having a holiday party this year?
Like a city one?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Not,
don't think
not heard a word.
You weren't invited.
There hasn't been one scheduled that I know of today.
Yeah, I
You
haven't
guys are
seen
better at
anything.
emails, so the city's looking at an alternative to a holiday party, and they're looking for suggestions. So at this time, we're just regrouping.
Okay.
So there's nothing to announce.
Okay, was just curious. We've had some pretty good ones in the past, and was looking forward to seeing what was going to happen this year.
So we're trying to figure out what can rejuvenate and get the most employees active in there. So we're looking even at what other cities do. So we're exploring those options right now.
Yeah, probably less of that strange murder mystery thing. That was that was kind of a mixed bag.
Right.
That was just me, but
And me.
Those take dedication.
Staff comments?
I do have one comment, possibly two, but the first comment is, because of the continuation of those two items on today's agenda, we would like to schedule it as soon as we could, and we'll send out a separate email if the committee members would be available for the January 3rd meeting. If not, we'll push it to the 17th. The other item is, I can't recall if we had introduced our new assistant planner, Manuel Rocha, to the committee. So Manuel I think, might have attended a previous ARC meeting, but he's our new assistant planner. You'll probably see him presenting in the new year. So that's the conclusion of my comments.
Congratulations. Welcome to the team.
So we have three again over here? Or we will have three?
I think, well, yeah, we have 3 planners now,
Okay.
and we're still hiring for 1.
Okay. I'm just used to seeing 3 people there as well as 3 people there, and that's why I'm asking that smart alecky question.
I understand it now.
And unfortunately, January 3rd is, I'm out of town, so. Sorry.
I can give you a heads up now, January 3rd is a tough date.
Okay.
Because post-holidays, there's a holiday panic in the construction business.
Thank you.
What about 2 weeks after that?
17th was the other date.
Was there another date that you had proposed?
The date would be the subsequent one on the 17th of January.
I could make that work.
Same here.
I'm good.
Perfect.
Yeah, that works for me as well.
It's nice to handle that here, actually. It's probably a lot more faster than email.
Please send me an email still.
As a reminder. Put it in your phone.
Are there any other staff comments?
No other comments, thank you.
Okay. Well, then we are set to adjourn at 4:50. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.